Now, here's meteorologist Helen Holt with your Storm Track 3 AccuWeather forecast, brought to you by Window World of Wilmington.
Well, temperatures made it up to the low 40s this afternoon under lots of sunshine. And with those clear skies overhead, we've seen those temperatures drop already close to freezing in a lot of places. Wilmington, 33 at this time, 32 in Kenansville and Jacksonville, Holly Shelter, 31, Whiteville, 35 degrees. Temperatures, before it's all said and done, dropping down to the mid-20s to even to upper 20s in a few locations. Feels colder. We'll have a brisk north wind, so that's going to lead to another very cold day. By lunchtime, temperatures in the upper 30s. We'll talk about how warm we'll get for your Tuesday afternoon and if we could be dealing with some rain in the next couple of days. Your news at 7 starts right now.
You're watching WWAY News at 7.
Now your news at 7. Crowds gather in downtown Wilmington to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. More from the annual MLK Day parade. Plus, a local group spent their holiday to raise awareness about an unsolved case in Pender County. And speaking of unsolved cases, Wilmington police still looking for information in a murder case from the 80s. Thank you for joining us tonight for your news at 7. I'm Randy Aldridge. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a day for reflection and remembrance of Dr. King's legacy. In downtown Wilmington, crowds gathered on the streets for the annual MLK parade. And despite how cold it was, people showed up to celebrate King and what he stood for. He was, of course, a civil rights leader who played a major role in the movement, which started in 1954. Today's parade started on North 3rd Street and ended on Princess. Barbara Graham says she attended because King's legacy could never be forgotten.
I haven't forgotten the dream. Martin Luther King died for equality, and we're still in a state of mind where we don't always think about the dream. But the dreamer died, but the dream still lives.
This is also the first year the parade was held on the new Major General Joseph McNeil Commemorative Way. McNeil was also a civil rights leader who sat in at a segregated Woolworths lunch counter in 1960. We'll have much more on Martin Luther King Jr. Day on WWAY News at 7:30. More than 2 years have gone by since a 5-year-old Pender County girl was killed and still no arrests have been made. Today, a local group is demanding justice for Peyton Fields. WWAY's Kylie Jones has more.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
They've been waiting for 2 years and 2 months.
Where is the outcry for Peyton, and where is her justice?
The question people have been asking since November of 2017, when 5-year-old Peyton Fields was killed.
There really has not been the proper reaction to her case. It's still to this day, not many people know what happened to Peyton.
An autopsy shows the Pender County girl was sexually assaulted and strangled, and